everybody needs to listen. I am Buff Bagwell telling you to watch out for TNT, the Monday Night Wars on YouTube. These guys are aces in picking winners of Raw and Nitro each week. So tune in every Monday night at 5 p.m. Trevor Shelby, Thomas Kennedy, and are my biggest fans, bro. That's huge to me. That means a lot to me, so thank you for that. And I know you're gonna love their show, so check it out. Remember, TNT, Monday Night Wars, YouTube, Buff Daddy out.
Hello and welcome to the first ever TNT Wrestling NWA Power podcast. We're calling it the Power Hour or the Powerhouse podcast. Both were floated. Both names were. I'm excited about this. I've been watching this show and it's incredible. Probably, I feel like the 80s have come back, so wearing an appropriate shirt, I feel. So, yeah. So yeah, this is it, man. If you tune into the NWA Power to their YouTube channel or on Facebook, I believe they're on Facebook as well with their live show. Show's about 60 seconds right now, so very excited about this. They have really cool openings. I'm geared, so let's see where this goes. So yeah, if anybody in the chat wants to chat along, definitely up for that. Definitely going to be reacting to this show. They got a picture of Trevor Murdoch in the ring with the champ, so I don't know, man. Trevor Murdoch, he's got a little age on him, but that dude, he's been on a winning streak. I think he's earned his way in. I really, really do. So I hope they address that. I really hope that they bring him into the fold in this show. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. Let's see here. It says premiere will begin shortly. Oh man. So I'm probably, I'm still learning everything on this show. I didn't know much about studio wrestling. I remember Jim Cornette talking about studio wrestling here and there in his podcast. And, I didn't think I would like it. I didn't think I'd like studio wrestling at all. But I don't know if it's just the people that are in it or what it is. I mean, the studio doesn't bother me at all. The studio is actually pretty interesting. One person in that crowd can actually, have their voice heard, which to a degree can be really bad if someone's going, what the whole time. Or if, people are shouting ridiculous name like Josephus. It's starting. Oh. Alright, skipping this. Oh, we got a new opening. Very cool. I'll turn this down a little bit. Very cool opening. Very retro feeling. Yeah, this is my very first, whatever you call this, I watch along. So I'm very excited about this. This is a lot of fun. I would like to do more watch-alongs as well. Maybe do something with, I don't know, some like pay-per-views that are on the WWE Network or something like that. I don't know. I think all of it's pretty cool, and that'd be pretty easy to set up, especially if I had a counter set up on the screen there somewhere that I could maybe kind of point to where we're at minute wise on this show. Right now, it's hitting the 50 mark, so that's on this countdown. So I'm very excited about this. Like I said before, I listened to the Jim Cornette on his podcast a lot, and he talked about studio wrestling. And when he talked about it, I didn't really feel like it was, that, like it is here. Like, I just thought it was just going to be a real bland studio audience, and I don't know. This NWA thing, man, they've really kicked it off. They've made this pretty cool, so I'm quite excited. He's trying to make eye contact. You're not supposed to do that. Oh man. Oh man, he's gonna go back to California. I just know it. No, no, he can't leave. That was last week, man. I see this. I just binged NWA Power. Man, I can't get enough. The best thing going on in wrestling right now. It really is. This is really the best thing in wrestling right now. I like AEW. I do. But I like this so much more. We got the Josephus look-alike here. I don't know who he is. I'm guessing that's who it is. Who, what, why? The question mark. A star is born. Yes, yes. Awesome. Camille. I really don't know. Has anyone seen a bad match on this show yet? I haven't seen anything that has been just bad. Everything so far I've really enjoyed. I think it's been a lot of fun. Yeah. And this is when the whole locker room empties here, pretty much. Everybody's got something to say. So we're about 20 seconds right now into the show. To the show. 14, 13. Very excited about this. This is going to be a fun episode. Camille really reminds me of kind of a China character. China didn't speak a lot, but Camille, I mean, it's different, but it's also kind of the same in a way. She's like an insurance policy. It's kind of the way Triple H had it. That Superman pin's pretty cool. So who do you guys think should be um the number one contender right now? I I don't know, man. There's a lot of names on this show that I think could probably pull it off pretty well. I think let me see here. What I think is pretty interesting is we're going to have apparently Trevor Murdoch in the ring with the champ. So, not that I see that as being the number one contender. And this is my really seeing Cole Cabana. I hadn't really ever seen him before. I didn't ever watch a whole lot of indie wrestling, and it's pretty cool seeing him. I've missed a lot. It's kind of funny. I realize it now. I kind of stepped back from wrestling for a while because WWE just wasn't doing it for me anymore, and it wasn't until this kind of new resurge of professional wrestling that I really got back into this. There's Jim Cornette and Joe Galley. I think this is a pretty good commentator booth too. These two are perfect. You got Jim Cornette, who's like an icon in the business. He's like the big name. And then we've got Joe Galley, who I haven't known a lot about him. He's very professional with his reporting. He sees himself as a reporter, so that's cool. And they call the matches really well. I think Jim Cornette's really good about just talking and kind of painting the picture of what's going on in the ring with his mouth. I mean, he's just blah, and paint comes out. It's crazy. It's kind of funny this whole Nick thing's played out so interestingly with Camille. It's become a focus on this show, really. NWA. NWA. Sweet Charlotte. All right. He's going to fight him. He doesn't have to put the championship on the line every time he goes in the ring. There's Trevor. As a fellow Trevor, I highly support what's going on here. I love how Nick can just speak and he will be complimenting everybody, and yet just with his tone and mannerisms he will be cutting them down as he does it. It's hilarious. Who knows? Maybe that's as close as he'll ever get. Oh my gosh. He's got to be getting under Trevor's skin right now. Trevor is going nuts in there. He is impatient. He's not having this. Cornette's got it right. Backhanded way. Yup. All right. Bets on the table right now. I'm going to say I'm rooting for Trevor on this one. And I think he's gonna win it in kind of a shady way. How about that? Something's gonna happen. Maybe not Trevor's design, but this will be like a WCW match where somebody runs to the ring, interrupts it. Of course, we could see Storm, but any of the Storms hit the ring after what's been going on these last few weeks. Oh man. How old is Trevor Murdoch? He's got to be up there. I remember him in WWE. It was like, what was that? Like 2004, 6? I don't know. Oh my gosh. That was great. He kicked that middle rope. The ref is like, why did you have to do that? Trevor's like, well, hey, I had a chance. He took it. There you go. Pretty cool deal. Anybody out there in the stream enjoying the show? What do you think of NWA Power so far? What have you been thinking about it? Have you been watching these past few weeks? Oh. Bam. Wait, Trevor's going to go up? This he can fly about it like a lead balloon. Oh, well, no, there you go. Oh, he got the leg up. Not bad, not bad. This is actually a pretty decent match so far. I'm enjoying it. Come on, Trevor. Get this done. He's calling up again. Oh, man. He's a big boy. Oh! All right. Murdoch's having trouble. Oh! Oh, he fell off the top rope. That was rough. That was rough. Oh, this is over. This is over. Oh, he's tapping. He's tapping. This is done. Oh, come on, Nick. Get off him. He's cinching it in. That was rude. Oh, man. Okay. So if I had to rate this, we do ratings over on the our other show with the Monday Night Wars. If I had to rate this, I enjoyed it. Enjoyment's a part of it. Ability, Trevor slipped up a little bit, but I think it was a good match. I would almost give this a 4.5 out of 10. You know, midway, not bad, but not like the greatest match ever. I think most matches I keep for our show. I keep some pretty detailed notes on everything, and Tom's always given me a hard time about this. But yeah, I think pretty much every match that I've seen so far on this show has been either 4.5 ish and up. Most matches got a 6. It looks like. I average everything together. I like the Caleb Conley versus Don Parker from number 3, episode 3. I like that one a lot, actually. But yeah. Into the fire. So we're going to be streaming that pay-per-view live, just like we're doing here. I'm going to have some extra folks with me. Supposed to have extra folks with me today, but that didn't happen. And then up in the corner where the title belt is, right up in this area, well, I guess this area, I've got Mr. Kennedy is going to be joining us via, you know, he lives in Tulsa. So he's going to be joining us via Cam. Nine. Ooh. How old is the Rock and Roll? Rock and Roll Express. Rock and Roll. Man, it has been forever since I've seen them in action. Yeah, it would. I don't. Looking at the champs, I don't give the Rock and Roll a lot of a lot of a chance, man. Yeah. Oh, that was rude. Birds of a feather. um, Something together. So I'm thinking that we should start a drinking game. Oh, these commercials are great. We'll come back to the drinking game. We'll come right back to it. Oh my gosh. It's Danny Deals. Oh my gosh, this is great. He's got deals everywhere. Highspots.com. Is that really a thing? I'm going to check it. All right. Let's see if that's actually a thing. $5 fall sale. It really is a thing. Wow. That is great. Question mark. Oh, is that Josephus? Oh my gosh. Oh. So after last week, I figured question mark was going to be a little bit more on fire here. Let's see what we got. Oh gosh. You know, I think Colt Cabana has a future in commentary. He's doing really good. He's getting up there in age. Oh! Oh, I thought he went to Hollywood. Come on. Come on. I thought he went to Hollywood. Oh. Wow. Oh, this is done. It's a done deal. Got Aaron over there. Oh, wow. Oh, he's going to give him the horns. Oh! That's interesting. With then we got the cart. He's cartwheeling around here like a. Oh, come on. Boy, the crowd is all against. There we go. Colt Cabana to the rescue. That's what we need. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. It was a lot of fun. All right, this is the NWA new item of the week. We got the NWA Power shirt. How do you say Power? The NWA Power shirt, man. There you go. Ain't a bad deal. Sometimes it kind of reminds me of when the WWE used to have, what's his name? Oh, it's failing me at this moment. We just saw it not too long ago. Well, we have the guys come out, or the WWE have the guys come out that would push different products while the matches were about to start. It was always kind of funny. They'd always have like a T-shirt, and then, Bret Hart T-shirt, and then also have Bret Hart glasses and Bret Hart gloves. Ooh. The question mark and Aaron Stevens. Oh, boo. Boo. Aaron Stevens, boo. Question mark, woo! Got broke the audio on that one. All right. All right, Eli Drake. This is another one that I like on this show, but I also, he's kind of like he plays a lot of games, I guess you could say. Woo! They're still get. Oh wow. Mr. Anderson. Yes. That will be a good match. Anderson versus Drake. Let's do it. All right. This is another thing I love about this show. It is just like, oh no. Oh no. What is it? What? Where the heck? Why would they keep a turnbuckle back there? Why? Who was in charge of leaving the turnbuckle back there? Really? Why? Oh my gosh. You suck. You suck. Oh no. Now Mr. Anderson's out. Oh, really? Who's the dude in the suit with a mohawk? All right. We should start a new one. Mohawk Man. Mohawk Man. He saved the day. Into the fire. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that pay per view. It's not a bad price, really. Pre order for $19.99. You know, I've already done it. I've already done it. Oh, man. The referee's even like, that's a bad idea. Oh, wow. Yeah. Uh oh. This should be a pretty good match. I've got to say, I like Thunder Rosa quite a bit. I like the look. All right, let's see where this goes. Who's going to be in first? ref ref is going to lose control this quick. It's like, no, no, you got no. All right. Marty Bell and Ashley Fox. Or Vox. All right. You know, something I really like about the NWA and its kind of resurgence here is the fact that they have that same title, that 10 pounds of gold. I was doing a little bit of research on it for some stuff I'm going to put out later on in the week, and I think it's amazing that this title has been around since the 1950s officially, I think, and then 1940s unofficially. And you've got incredible names that have held this belt, and they mention it every week. And it's just amazing that this title has and this company has survived through all this. The 90s and 2000s and the 2010s, it's just been horrible for indie wrestling, I feel. Especially for, 1980s started a downfall and in indie wrestling. And so watching the NWA now is incredible. And I don't want to look at this as indie wrestling. I mean, they are in a studio. It's not as big as the WWE, but I would argue that their title is more prestigious than the WWE title. And I gotta say, I really hate the WWE title right now, or the World Heavyweight Championship, all that stuff. I don't care if it's a red belt and a blue belt. If you just got their logo on it, that's ridiculous. The NWA has had the same belt, and I don't know. It's just if you look at it this way, and yeah, a lot has to do with the fact that this company hasn't been in the best shape the last 10 years. But if you look at the last 10 years, or since 2010, the WWE championship belt has changed hands like 39 times. The NWA championship has changed hands under 20. It's like, I think like between 10 and 15 times, I believe. So this title belt, it feels more prestigious to me. The WWE title, everyone's had their chance at it. Everyone's had their run. Jinder Mahal was a champion with the WWE. I mean, really? So I really do feel like that this championship feels a little bit, it feels a little bit more to me than the WWE championships. Ooh. This match is really heating up. Oh, here we go. Oh, nope. All right. Thunder Rosa's going up the ropes, it looks like. Let's see what she does. She's all the way at the top. Ah. All right, so I'm going to put my money a little late in the game, but Thunder Rosa. I think the champ can afford to lose a tag match. I think that's okay. Especially if she's not the one being pinned. Wow. I really like the excitement of this crowd. Oh, we got somebody coming down. Melina. Oh my gosh, Melina is on the NWA. Yes. Oh gosh. She looks incredible. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3. This is done. Oh, that was amazing. Oh, yes. Just when you think the women's division just isn't enough, or if it just gets that much better here at the NWA. Oh man, this is amazing. That was amazing. Oh, now Melina's getting in the ring. Now I wonder if she's joining them or if she's like managing them. That's one thing I wish that professional wrestling would bring back is the managers. Oh, here's the Austin Idol commercial. These are great. The kayfabe cocktail. I love it. This is great. Non wrestler reenactment. This is almost like the creepiest commercial you could put out, too. I mean, what is in this cocktail? I mean, If they told you, it wouldn't be kayfabe. Let's get it on. Wow. Those commercials are great. Now what do we got going on? We got Colt Cabana. Is this going to be a match? Did I completely miss that? I talk too much. I really do sometimes when paying attention. Looks like this might be a match. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right. Got this match starting off. It's pretty interesting. Ricky Starks and the question mark both have had a kind of a match earlier. And Aaron Stevens, man, he's hilarious, man. He just gets that tag in real quick. Oh. Okay, that's going to be the quote of the show. That will be the quote of the show. The question mark wrestles. Cat on ice. Oh my god. All right. Oh, that's smart of Ricky. He got in the ring, then rolled right back out, and before he got the elbow in. That was pretty good. I like his tags to the question mark. It's oh, those chops weren't very great. I think it's great that this guy, the question mark, can just put on a mask with a question mark on his head and be so over with the crowd and yet be as ridiculous as he is. This is so funny. Yeah. Now Aaron Stevens wants in. He's doing his own karate chops. Oh, and then he tags in. Oh, that's too funny. The question mark's going to do this whole match by himself. Oh, now he wants... Oh. Everyone's booing him. Oh. Let's see what Aaron Stevens' Twitter is. He's mooning the crowd. Oh. Oh. Finally got Colvin in there. Ooh. All right. Let's see where this goes. Now the crowd goes crazy because question mark comes in. This is too funny. Oh, he's going to unmask him. He's going to get that mask off. I don't know. They should leave the mask on him because if it turns out that this is Josephus, then they just need to leave the mask on him. He is way too over with the crowd. Oh, it's funny. He gets the pin. Aaron gets the pin after Joe puts it away. It's too funny. With the power of karate. Karate! That is great. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's saying Trevor Murdoch don't matter. Ooh, we got Camille. Let's speak up. Well, apparently she can speak. So what's her motive now? Sorry about your damn look. Oh, that is great. That was another great episode. I really enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. We're going to be doing this every week. I don't care if I only have 2 viewers. We're going to be watching this every single week. This is a lot of fun. If you guys enjoyed the show, subscribe. I didn't mention before, but if you do, it has a little pop-up. And it's like, yeah, you subscribed. So, but yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. This was a lot of fun. I think probably the Trevor Murdoch match was one of the highlights for me. I'm really on Team Murdoch right now. As a fellow Trevor, I feel like he deserves a shot at a contract, at least a shot. I mean, how about at a pay-per-view they put Trevor Murdoch in a match for, if he wins it, he gets his contract with the NWA. That would be awesome. Then he can earn his way in like he wants to. Very cool. So, yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think about the NWA right now. NWA Power. What do you think of it? I've enjoyed probably every episode so far. It's been a lot of fun. Everybody's, pretty solid wrestling. I've enjoyed this probably more than I've enjoyed most wrestling. And, it's kind of funny. We're doing TNT, the Monday Night Wars, on this channel. We're rewatching every episode of the Monday Night Wars. And what's funny about it is I'm having a lot of fun with that too. And we're back in 1995 at that point. And the wrestling, it's a little slower. It's and we're kind of seeing the evolution of professional wrestling while we're watching this as well. Because now we've got, people like Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero that are showing up on there, and they're a lot quicker. And it was really funny because you get these announcers that just can't even. Eric Bischoff and Bobby the Brain Heenan were just like, I don't even know what they're doing. I'm 90% sure Eric Bischoff just makes up wrestling move names on the fly. But yeah, no, this has been, the last couple months I've had a blast starting this channel. And we originally started just strictly as a podcast, and now we've kind of moved to, I guess you'd call it a vodcast. I don't know. That's what Tom called it. So I don't know if that's really what you call it. But anyways, it's the YouTube channel, and we have fun. I've had a blast doing this. This NWA Power thing, it's kind of breathed new life into professional wrestling for me. I really, and I remember, who was it? It was Jim Cornette on one of his podcasts like a year ago. He talked about Billy Corgan purchasing, or it might have been over a year. He was talking about how he purchased the NWA, and it was like, why would you do that? And this is the answer. I didn't see it. And like I said before, this whole idea of studio wrestling, I just had to give it a shot. And I didn't know if it was going to be good or not. I didn't know if I was going to like it. And I ended up loving it. So I don't know. It's something about this crowd. One person can just shout something out. And all these wrestlers are interacting with the crowd. And now they announced today that the crowd is going to have even a little bit more power. Because they're going to be bringing these... Ever since they started the show, they've gotten all this all these contacts from other wrestlers that they're like, hey, I want a shot in the NWA. And Billy is giving them that opportunity to show up here and perform in front of this crowd and see if they've done a good job or not. I feel like that's kind of what they've done with Trevor Murdoch, and I think Trevor Murdoch has more than well earned his way to a contract. Like I said before, I think we should start a pension for Trevor Murdoch and a title, or not title, but maybe not go that far, but maybe a contract signing, something. Man, the poor guy needs it. He's been kicking butt since he showed up on this show. Yeah, I was a little disappointed with my favorite tag team didn't show up on here, but that's okay. They don't have to show up on every show. But yeah, I feel like this was a really good episode. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Follow us on Facebook under TNT Wrestling. We do shout outs. We do all kinds of reposts. We post our live streams on here. We remind everybody when we're doing those. We also do like little things like this day in wrestling history and stuff like that. We're gonna be doing top 10 lists and all. We really get into the whole YouTube thing here. We're learning as we go too. I've never done studio anything before, and I've got like this whole studio set up now, so it's a lot of fun. We're enjoying it. Definitely like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. See ya.